to Jefferson County Probation for January of 23 and the months July and August. And
The last face-to-face contact I had with Mr. Wallace was June of 2023. Prior to his current incarceration.
okay. That's pre-sentence report. Anybody have one of those? Yeah. Thanks.
I'm printing a copy, Your Honor, but I also have it right here if you want to begin looking at it. I'll go grab that.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a printed one for you if it's easier.
Yeah, I don't know scroll. Yeah.
You can do finger stretch and go up or down. And it should scroll. Did that work?
Whose fingers looking there on this?
Yes, on the trackpad. And don't push it, just slide.
Oh,
Your Honor, and each case does have a separate, I have a post-sentence report on one and a pre-sentence report on the other.
Yes. Here, now let me see the hard. Thank you. Okay, so we got a second degree felony on one and state jail felony on the other. I think. Make sure I didn't break it. Okay, so what are we doing on the state jail? I see 4 years is the plan on the motion to revoke probation in 30240. What's the plan in 31510?
18 months state jail, you're on concurrently with.
Is that your understanding on these agreements? If I follow these agreements, sir, you have no right of appeal of your cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does the defendant waive formal readings of these motions? Can we proceed in summary and we'll take them up together?
Yes, Your Honor.
In 18-30240, and by the way, raise your hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make today would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth during this hearing? So help you God. Lower your hand. In 18-30240, there's a motion to revoke probation, and as well as 31510, and we can take these up in summary.
Yes, Judge.
In summary fashion, 30240 alleges and states that on January 7th, 2019, in this court, you were placed on 10 years deferred or unadjudicated probation for robbery. Is that true? Allegation. Why don't we go one? You failed. Let's hold that one in abeyance. In 31510, that motion to revoke unadjudicated probation in summary states that on July 8th, 2019, in this court, you were placed on 5 years deferred or unadjudicated probation for the state jail felony of illegal possession of controlled substance. Is that true? It's true. In each of these motions to revoke probation, Allegation one states you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office on or about June 27th, 2023, and the months of July and August of 2023. Is that true in each case? Let's go. Number 8, you failed to successfully complete the substance abuse treatment program called the Men of Nehemiah Albeline and left that program on February 16th, 2024 in violations of allegation 8, 30240 and allegation 7 of 19-31510. Is that true? Are you pleading true that 1 and 7 voluntarily and because those are true as they are alleged? 1 and 8 in motion to revoke probation 30240 and 1 and 7 in 31510, that motion to revoke probation. You understand by plea, knowing and voluntary plea of true 1 or more allegations of violations of probation, that is enough to grant motions to revoke unadjudicated probation. You can now be found guilty and sentenced up to the full range of punishment, which is up to 20 years in that robbery case and up to 2 years confinement in a felony facility in the state jail felony of 31510. Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today? I find you were pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true. I see on the plea agreement, you're pleading true to count 1.
We can edit that, Judge. That was just for simplicity purposes. If you wouldn't mind editing each of them, the state jail one to reflect an addition of count 7 and the robbery to reflect an addition of count 8. We are fine with that.
Okay, the agreement in 30240, your probation would be revoked. You can be found guilty and sentenced to 4 years in prison to run concurrently with the other cases. That your understanding?
Yes, sir.
If I followed it, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And Your Honor, in the robbery, there was $90 in restitution that still has not been paid. And we just asked that be ordered to be paid. And if he has any on his books, any money on his books that.
Do you have any money on your commissary account?
It's about 70 bucks right now.
All right. Okay. I'm going to order that to be as a
Restitution.
order that to be applied to the restitution in 30240 from your commissary account, and you will be ordered to, as part of this agreement, to make all signatures, take all actions necessary on your part to agree to that restitution payment. Do you understand? It's 90 days was ordered, 90 days, $90 was ordered in the restitution. And that was, I think, to Matthew Vargas. 70 that you have now will be ordered to be paid. What about the other 20?
We just ask, Your Honor, that be ordered as part of it, that he still owes the $20 in restitution.
Is there any way you can get another 20?
I'll get it on that.
When would that be? How long would that take to do?
Today.
Oh, well then, that will be ordered.
Sure, Judge.
And we've got to just review that though, to make sure that
Yes,
it's
sir.
done before he is released. But the restitution from your commissary 70 now, you're stating that you're going to place 20 immediately. And that will fulfill that restitution order in 30240. And that is ordered as part of this or judgment. If not, within 30 days, the state can file a motion to reconsider, and then we'll be back to square one. So I'm going to trust you on that. So let's make sure that we follow it
Yes,
up,
sir.
though. All right, do I need to make any other orders?
No, Your Honor.
You have no right of appeal if I follow this agreement. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to go to the next case. 31510. In that case, agreement has been reached. Your probation would be revoked. Found guilty, sentenced to 18 months in a state jail to run concurrently with the preceding case. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
If I follow that, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, in each of these cases in 30240 and 31510, the motions to revoke probation, are you pleading true to allegations 1 and 8, 30240, and allegations 1 and 7 in 31510, and those motions to revoke unadjudicated probation? Are you pleading true to those allegations because they are indeed true as they are alleged regarding failing to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office and failing to complete the substance abuse treatment program as ordered? Do you understand by a voluntary and knowing plea is true? That is for each violation, that is enough to grant the motions to revoke probation. Your probations can be revoked. You can now be found guilty and sentenced to the full range of punishment in each of these cases. Knowing that, you insist on pleading true today. I find you are pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true in each case. Here, State's Exhibit 1 signed in each case. Did you sign those documents?
Yes, sir.
Understand them, discuss them with your attorney, or the contents true and correct? State's Exhibit 1 tendered in evidence in each case
No, sir.
without objection admitted. And these state that you were waiving any right of appeal if I follow these agreements, which I intend to do. If nothing further to add, I'm going to find in each of these motions to revoke probation, you pleaded true voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and to 2 violations in each case of your order of probation in each case. That is enough to grant these motions to revoke unadjudicated probation by a preponderance of the evidence or greater in each case. Your deferred or unadjudicated probation in each case is now revoked. In each of these cases, you pleaded guilty voluntarily to robbery in 30240, a second-degree felony, and to illegal possession of controlled substance in 31510, a state jail felony. You entered those pleas voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. There was sufficient evidence supporting your guilty pleas in each case from State's Exhibit 1 admitted in those cases at the time of your plea to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Now that your probations are revoked, I hereby find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these cases. In 30240, you were hereby sentenced, a robbery case. You were hereby sentenced to confinement in the Institutional Division of Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 4 years. And you were ordered to pay restitution in the amount of $90 as part of those of the judgment, and that is to Matthew Vargas. In 31510, you were hereby found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of that state jail felony. You were hereby sentenced to confinement to state jail for 18 months. These sentences shall run concurrently. Do you understand what has happened today, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, please make sure you follow up on that.